Turn around. Y'all are at the bar, right? I'm sitting at the bar right now. It's like going to the beach and being like, I hate sand. I don't want sand. Anyway, alright. So y'all get y'all hands going for the next comedian coming to the stage. He's all the way in the back room, so y'all gotta make mad noise. So I need to hear y'all's hands right now. Please. A little more. Now. Please keep going for my man, Josh Levinson. Yeah, that enthusiasm. You guys really killed it on that one. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Pretty good. Okay. It is Wednesday. I get that. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you. I know it's okay, but white people rapping still makes me uncomfortable. Oh, no. I know. It's okay. There are very famous people who do it. I just am like, that dude definitely orders lattes at Starbucks, right? Like, he doesn't sound like that, does he? I'm just asking questions. My name is Josh Levinson. I do comedy all over Connecticut. Yeah. I did a comedy show in Bristol, Connecticut. Anybody ever been to Bristol? Lovely Bristol? Yeah. I did a show there. It did not go well. Okay? I was hanging out with another comic after the show, and this lady came up to us afterwards, and she looked at the other comic, and she was like, "Great set." And then she made eye contact with me, and then she left. So that's like a 2-star Yelp review. So that's pretty good. I lived my whole life in Connecticut, and Connecticut's got a weird psyche because I think we're surrounded by such proud places, you know, like Boston strong, or New York, the city that never sleeps. In Connecticut, we're just like, this is a hell of our own design. Our state song should be someone threatening to move to Florida. Florida? What did you say? Florida's bias? Oh, Florida's bias. Really? I'm doing a FUBU ad right now? That's kind of weird. Alright. Cool. Let's see. I'm 39 years old and people are often like, wow, you look great. Like, what's your secret? My secret was when I was 14, I got a computer. And I just stopped going outside. That's it, yeah. Son, that's gonna hurt you. Also friends. Avoid all that. So now I work with computers. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I actually had an ex-girlfriend calling for tech support recently. That's not right, you know? I didn't sign up for that. It's like, remember that blowjob I gave you 4 years ago? Well, now my printer doesn't work. I'm sorry, but that blowjob only told you the basic support. That did expire last year. You know, no matter how much that joke doesn't work, I keep trying. I just hate myself, I guess. It's fine. You ever kind of wish you were gay just to see how little your parents really are? Based on how long it takes me to throw away a kitchen sponge, you would think sponges cost $1,000. They don't. I have sponge money. Ladies. Alright, cool. I bought a house and it's 100 years old and people are like, what's it like fixing up an old house? And I'm like, doing what now? I'd say it's less that I'm fixing up an old house and more than me and an old house are watching each other decay. Just let entropy take hold. Yeah, joke's sort of about physics, kind of. Okay. Let's see. I didn't know when I bought the house that across the street from a recovery house. Yeah, now we're going to do drugs in the backyard. Very inconvenient. Okay.
Yeah, I live next to one.
You know, it's like, so, alright, we would both do drugs in the backyard. So you have to like, go to the other side of the house, and you're just like, alright. I actually, I wrote a rap when I was in, do you guys remember Dare back in the day? Dare? Yeah. I wrote a rap when I was in Dare, you know, it was pretty cool. It was, one of the lines was, crack cocaine, smoking pot, you'll get addicted if you use a lot. Yeah, pretty cool that I even knew as a kid. You could probably smoke a little bit of crack, yeah. Everything in moderation, right? It was also good to know that crack and weed are pretty much the same drug, yeah. Cool. Let's see. I'm from an interfaith household, which means my parents are two different religions, okay? My mom's Christian and my dad's Jewish, which is why my face looks like this, okay? And, well, we went to church growing up. Do you guys know what Jews look like? It doesn't matter. Anyway, I went to church growing up, and that was a weird situation, because basically all you gotta do is come to church and have faith, and you'll get in heaven, and everyone you know will be there, except for your dad. I'm sorry, is my dad not getting in heaven bum you guys out? Alright, more religious jokes? Alright, fine, you guys don't seem like your game, but I don't listen to things. I don't get the hype about Jesus, he seems fine. But I don't know, people are really jazzed up about him, you know? People are like, oh, he died for your sins. Like, that was his job, okay? He bled on the cross for 6 hours. That's not even a full shift. You know, like, works a dead-end job for 30 years. Like, if someone's like, this is Carol, she worked in accounting for 37 years for your sins, I would be like, holy shit. My soul is so safe. Okay, some of you guys want to get into heaven still, I get that, and that is fair. That is fair. That is fair. I used to play this game with my dad when we were kids. Well, I was a kid, my dad was a dad. He used to hide somewhere with a knife in the house, and then we found out we could jump out with it. That was the whole game. It was fucking awesome. I called it Oopsie Stabby. I wrote a rap when I was in, do you guys remember Dare? Back in the day, Dare? Yeah. I wrote a rap when I was at Dare, you know, so pretty cool. It was, one of the lines was, crack cocaine, smoking pot, you'll get addicted if you use a lot. Yeah, pretty cool that I even knew as a kid, you could probably smoke a little bit of crack, yeah. Everything in moderation, right? It was also good to know that crack and weed are pretty much the same drug, yeah. Cool. Let's see. I'm from an interfaith household, which means my parents are two different religions, okay? My mom's Christian and my dad's Jewish, which is why my face looks like this, okay? And, well, we went to church growing up. Do you guys know what Jews look like? It doesn't matter. Anyway, I went to church growing up, and that was a weird situation, because basically all you gotta do is come to church and have faith, and you'll get in heaven, and everyone you know will be there, except for your dad. I'm sorry, is my dad not getting in heaven bum you guys out? Alright, more religious jokes? Alright, fine, you guys don't seem like your game, but I don't listen to things. I don't get the hype about Jesus, he seems fine, but I don't know, people are really jazzed up about him, you know? People are like, oh, he died for your sins. Like, that was his job, okay? He bled on the cross for 6 hours. That's not even a full shift. You know, like, works a dead-end job for 30 years. Like, if someone's like, this is Carol, she worked in accounting for 37 years for your sins, I would be like, holy shit. My soul is so safe. Okay, some of you guys want to get into heaven still, I get that, and that is fair. That is fair. That is fair. I used to play this game with my dad when we were kids. Well, I was a kid, my dad was a dad, right? He used to hide somewhere with a knife in the house, and then we found out we could jump out with it. That was the whole game. It was fucking awesome. We called it Oopsie Stabby. I retired on top. My brother did lose a couple games. Great, perfect, love it. Let's see, I went to UConn and I was at this party and the cops had pepper sprayed the crowd for some reason. And everybody around me was coughing and hacking, and my lungs burned, but it didn't hurt more than like a bong rip. And that's when I realized that I had smoked enough weed to build an immunity to pepper spray. So that's on the cool facts of my resume. I assume everybody's got a cool facts part of their resume. Very cool, everybody. We're doing great. We are doing fucking great. What kind of pills are you guys into, would you say? No answer. Perfect. Vitamin C. Nice. That's a good answer for a gospel rapper, I figure. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. It'd be crazy if you're just like, I just do DMT all the time. Like, oh, wow, all right, that's one way to talk to God. Yeah. I used to snort a lot of drugs because I was deeply troubled. And I started this stuff called Flexerol, which is a muscle relaxer. And I chased with a beer in case I still felt my feelings. But I had to pee really badly because of the beer, and I was on my buddy's couch, and I earnestly had the thought to myself, you could just pee yourself and then transfer to a new college in the spring. And that's how I ended up at UConn, that's right, yeah. Pretty cool. I am between girlfriends right now, I hope. I went on a date with a girl, she was so hot, but I was like she could have said anything to me, and I would have been like, okay. Like, if I sat down and she was like, Hitler was right, I'd be like, about what? I'm getting older, and I like it because like sex doesn't rule my mind anymore. You know, almost 40, and it's just like, it's nice not having it consume me. Like, this girl texted me the other night, and she's like, you up? And I was, but I was already in pajamas. And I had sex last month, so like, text me in April, I guess? I don't know, man. Pretty depressed. I was going down on this girl not too long ago. She was like, how do I taste? And I was like, I don't know, pretty good. And she's like, pretty good? Yeah, it's a vagina on an ice cream cone. I don't know, there were some sprinkles down there I could eat. Wouldn't it be weird if it did taste like something? Is that turkey gravy? I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. I don't feel anything like sorrow, folks. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. I'm not good at talking dirty either. Like, if a girl starts talking dirty to me, I just panic. I don't know what to do. She'd be like, oh, you like that? You having a pretty good time, thanks. Thanks for checking in. Cool. I've only smoked crack twice. Okay, so you know how you have friends who smoke crack once in a while? Is this not a relatable comedy premise that I'm doing now? Okay, so you know, so one of these friends that we all have, right? She'd be like, oh, you like that? You having a pretty good time, thanks. Thanks for checking in. Cool. I've only smoked crack twice. Okay, so you know how you have friends who smoke crack once in a while? Is this not a relatable comedy premise that I'm doing now? Okay, so you know, so one of these friends that we all have, right? He went to go get me, I gave him money to get me weed, and he came back with crack. And it's like, at that point, I've already smoked crack, right? Like, or I bought it. All right, I fucked that up. That's right. It also doesn't really have much of a punchline, so we can just bail on it. It's fine. Cool. I matched with this lady on Tinder one time, and she was like, hey, sexy, let's video chat. And I was just, this sounds pretty legitimate, right? So I hopped on a Skype, and it was a real human girl. I was like, it's a little weird, but whatever.
Wait a second.
I know, right? Very puzzling. And she's like, let's get naked. And I was like, this started to sound a little fishy. So I Googled it, and it turns out it's a scam. And what they do is they record you getting naked on your webcam. And if you don't pay them, they send that video of you getting naked to your Facebook friends. Yeah, this is where a normal person walks away. Not me, though, no. I was like, I bet I could find a video and stream it to my webcam as if I was getting naked. So I spent around an hour of my free time watching videos of guys who look kind of like me jerk off on the internet to trick a total stranger, because I'm doing great, okay? So I find the video, and it's starting to work, and she's like, come closer. Now, I'm not directing the film, but like the porno miracle sort of sex leaps onto forward, you know? She's like, I got you. If you don't send me $250 right now, I'm gonna send this video to your Facebook friends. And that's what I'm gonna be like, actually, that's not me. In fact, if you look close at this guy's dick, I don't even think he's Jewish. And she was like, I don't care. And that's when I said, I have a very good plan. In fact, this whole thing's happening during my lunch break, okay? I gotta go back to work. I didn't know what to do. I freaked out, I was panicking, so I just blocked her. And I guess that's it. But for all I know, she sent the video to all my friends. they all watched it and just never said anything to me. Like maybe they'll watch this video and they're just like, yo, Josh is a huge dick. Also, like, I would have gladly been like, dude, did you see this guy's dick? Send it. Go ahead. Do I have to pay you? Is this like a service? Anyway, I'm gonna get that last bit to work at some point, but probably not tonight. All right, perfect. How we doing? Good. I took an STD test recently. Yeah, C+, passed. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. I love the feeling when you get like a clean STD test, because it's basically the exact same feeling as when you finish doing laundry and you're like, yes, all of these clothes are perfectly folded. All I gotta do is not fuck any of these shirts. But I'm definitely gonna fuck one of those shirts. Okay, you know what, guys? Not every joke can be a killer, and that's okay. I was flirting with this lady, and I was driving my car, and I didn't want to like text, so I used the speech to text. And what I said was, I don't believe in souls. I hope that's not a deal breaker. What it changed it to was, I don't believe in Seoul, like the capital of South Korea. Oh. I was just like, fuck it. All right, we're gonna roll with this. It's fine. Go Kim Jong-un. Okay, good. Perfect. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, my mom was telling me, oh, you guys are gonna hate this. Anyway, my mom was telling me how my grandparents both died on the same date 13 years apart. And she was like, what are the chances? And I said 1 in 365. And she didn't laugh at all. Yeah, that's right. It's good. Probability, very tricky. My mom does not like my jokes, though in her defense, she's not alive. Yeah. Oh, I know. You know who hated that joke? My living mother. Yeah. But we're off the hook on that one, everybody. Okay, you know, I knew that was going to bum you out, and I did it anyway because I don't respect myself or you, and that's just how comedy works, you know what I mean? I've been doing this for 5 years, and I've only learned to love myself more. It's good. I was out the other night with a friend of mine, and she happens to be Asian, and this guy comes and was like, where are you from originally? She's a bit racist. And she's like, I'm Korean. And he was like, which Korea? I don't know, man. It's probably the one you can leave. You don't know anyone from the other Korea. All right. You guys like poetry? Yeah. Okay. You've convinced me. Well done. I like poetry, but I don't know anything about poetry, so I'm always afraid to admit when I like a poem. Because like, what if I just admitted to liking the like Bon Jovi of poetry? All right. Really lost steam here at the end, huh? Can we think of a good joke that I know? That would help me a lot.
Why did the monkey fall out of the tree?
Okay, you know what? We're not gonna do that. I used to do a lot of LSD when I was younger, and I was at this party, and the cops showed up, and they made us leave because you can't just do drugs anywhere, I guess. And they were giving us all sobriety tests, and they do like a thing with the flashlight in your eyes, right? So they do that. I'm on a lot of acid, but I haven't drank anything. They give me the test, they're like, you're good to go. No, I'm not. But you can't tell a cop that. You just have to be like, yeah, okay, sure, I can drive a car. And when your friends are like, can I get a ride home? You're like, yeah, we're all definitely gonna live. It's gonna be great. Okay, I've run out of jokes. Thank you. My name is Josh. Put your fucking hands together for Josh Levinson, buddy. Is that funny, motherfucker? Yeah, no, Josh, he's great. I like Josh a lot. I've been working with him for a little bit. Yeah, no, Josh is funny. Okay, what is this thing? I love you, Vince. Vince. See, he doesn't even... This is like a pirate that's on vacation at the same time.